I'm going to show you how to sew a curved hem. So what you're going to do first is mark 6 millimeters in on that curve. Then you're going to take it to your iron and you're going to fold on that 6 mil marking you've made and you're going to press along the 6 millimeters. So do that the whole way along the curve. Then you're going to take it to your machine and you're going to sew as close as you can to that fold. I'll show you there. It's about 1 mil or 1.5 mil. Then what you're going to do is trim as close as you can to that stitching to trim off the excess fabric. I find holding on to the excess fabric I'm trimming off makes this a bit easier. Then you're going to take it back to your iron. You're going to fold it over about 3 millimeters this time and press that fold down again. Now really take the time pressing here because it'll make the final row of stitching just that much easier. So take it back to your machine now. Make sure all those folds are facing down. And you're going to sew it in here about 2 mil, 2.5 mil, just as long as you're catching that fold at the back, because that's what you want to be doing here when you're doing your final row of stitching on the hem. I then like to give it a good press and you're done. So that's how you sew a curved hem.